You see the doorway behind me? They are pretty short or low in height. I think it's a way to design. So this is where the structure can actually change human behavior. Okay, I just entered the palace. The palace, you go through a lot of exhibition, some relics, the old stone sculpture carving. You walk through the pathway. On this side, you see myself in the mirror. Towards the end. So there are more displays if you want to spend time understanding some of the history. If not, let's go through the walkway. See, most of these passages have low height clearance. And look at the view. You'll notice the view actually some have spook and some have this friction. It's a very smart way to get out from a muddy place. And I like this our courtyard. Very airy. And the trees keep the temperature cool. We can walk past one after another. This is the officer's room. It's like office, but no, not co-working place. These are just secretary's office. Okay, let's turn again. A big room. So if you come at other times, there'll be less tourists. But in this case, yeah, I'm going to show you a different video. If you come in the evening, the ceiling, the light will shine on the ceiling. The one on top, that is actually golden color. It looks pretty good. Maybe let me walk you through past a group of tourists. Yeah, you see the integrated works. This palace for hearing, and it has one pillar. Compared to just now, the bigger one, you have like probably 2 or more pillars. But however, it is still pretty amazing. And again, for the hearing, there is a stage. Now, let's move on to another room or place from here. Anything else? Nothing much. Yep, here has a bit more display. This is the one I'm talking about. See the spook? A lot of them. and it's very tall. It's inside the room, away from the tourists. So what we're going to see next is another room. By passing through it, I like the way that they actually make it less boring and showing you a lot of different artifacts. Okay. Pillar base. Now in Juma Mosque, we have seen the wooden pillars. This is flattened on the ground. You can see how tall is that. And then the top, this is the top portion. Look at the carving. And here you go. There's an interlock system. Like Juma Mosque, there's no nails. They use the interlocking to put the tall pillars together. And on top, you're able to see a hole, right, to actually fit in. Ingenious type of design. Cool. More views. It's not easy to make a circle, right, from wood. Try to do it yourself, and you actually can turn it. Amazing. Now this is the palace of the Han. I think it's still staying here in the early 20th century. Here a bit more of some caps for the top part of the pillars. Is to support the roof using the pillars. If we go out now, we should be able to see what I call Monggu Bao, the Mongolian tent. There you go. Tourists everywhere. Myself is tourist as well. 狗熊带你看世界. No, it's actually myself. I like to experience and see the world this way. And then before that, you have to do a lot of homeworks to understand each of these like artifact, architecture, what are the significance about them. And then some history, some cultural influence, why certain patterns are designed the way they are. And you probably can see some similarities in a lot of these Central Asia, Arabic, Muslims influenced countries. They have symmetric arts to represent perfection. And they also use blue. Even go inside the tent, you have to queue. It's nothing much. As I mentioned, this is actually for the guests visiting the Han that time. If you don't like to stay in the room, you can stay in the tent. That's all for the visit. So we just visited Tosh-Holvi Palace, 1830 to 1838. Worth visiting. continue showing you some of this colorful display of merchandise. These are different types of hats, from rabbit fur to mink. And the most interesting is this type of furry big hat. Yep, it's for the Han to wear. The taller, the bigger, the more superior. As I mentioned, this is the museum for musical instrument that I talked about this morning. So now it's open. And look at the different lighting condition, showing you different types of hats that they're selling. Look at that. The sun is just right behind that minaret. I'm just showing you the 10 o'clock scene. So they are setting up the shop. You see some shops still not open yet. Some are more for evening. And almost in everywhere, you're able to see they set up a throne for tourists. You just pay 5,000 song. Yeah, electric bike, no sound at all. This is the famous Juma Masjid. Juma means like Jumaat. Means Friday mosque. So Jumaat is in Bahasa Malaysia. The whole mosque is made from wood, and each of these pillars are different in carving and design. Look at the intricate woodworks. Now this mosque and also the mausoleum, the tomb for Pahlavan, then you have to wear scarf for ladies. For men, you also need to have long pants. So if you're wearing shorts, they'll give you a cloth to cover it. It's a form of respect. Hence, I always wear long pants when it comes to Islamic country. Easier. For ladies, you bring your own scarf. Then if not, they will still lend you one at the entrance for free. But it's good to bring your own for hygiene purposes, and also whatever scarf or head cover that makes you more comfortable. The mosque is not that big. It probably takes you like 5 minutes to visit. And each of them is totally different. Amazing. Salam. And here it is. See, lots of tourists. But it's worth it. Each of this unit is actually for one wife. So there are many. So these are the bigger unit. Now on my right, you notice these are the smaller units. So meaning there are different hierarchy. Let's go under the shade. Over here you have to play with different lights. So these are the three musicians. So they'll be playing music. We actually have a recording yesterday of their performance. Look at the woodwork. Each of these doors take them, like some bigger one, take them a year to actually make. And one thing you notice, the doorway is pretty low. It's because you have to bow down when you get up. You see the doorway behind me? They are pretty short or low in height. I think it's a way to design. So this is where the structure can actually change human behavior. If you make it low, everyone will bow down to you when they get up. I start hearing music, so let's go towards the performance, shall we? Now, this is the courtyard. And if you are not a higher rank, all the other wives, then they will probably all share room and stay inside this side of the place. Whereas if you are the queen, then you stay in all this larger unit. It's like bungalow versus a condominium. Merchandise for tourists everywhere. It's good for their local economies. Look at Asradin. So we're going to see him in Bukhara afterwards. Yeah, as I mentioned, this little like cross is actually from ancient religion, 拜火教. In the 武侠小说, we call them the 明教 that time. So in Iran, we actually visited the place high up in the mountain. They still keep the lights on, the little candle lights burning. So that's a religion. But now it's no more religious meaning. It's just a symbol of adopted by Khiva. So you can see it in almost all their decoration. Now you see, this is where the queen stays. Room, you can actually see there's a staircase to go to second floor. That's how the queen rooms looks like. And again, everywhere there's candle holders to put lights. There's no electricity in the old days. Let's on the other side, let's take a look. So the decoration is different. I like the candle wall. See that? I think if you put candles inside at night, it looks very, very nice. The other room, I think looks pretty similar. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's my shadow. That's more or less about it. Of course, if you come, then you spend a bit more time. This is actually my second visit into the same place. So you have more time if you spend about 3 days, 2 nights in Khiva. Salam.
Sino?